Well, Tennesseans are speaking out both for and against Wednesday's U.S. House vote to repeal the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. Roxana Haynes spoke to a Middle Tennessee patient who says this law is her only hope for health insurance.
This is my walker.
5 years ago, Nicole Cochran was diagnosed with MS, and she's never been able to get the health insurance she needs.
And I was told that in this country, you can't really be self-employed, single, and chronically ill.
After losing her house and facing medical bankruptcy, President Obama's health care reform brought Cochran hope, and this week's House vote to repeal it frightens her.
Fear, actually. I was scared that what hope I had for the first time in 5 years was going to be taken away.
We're really not facing the priorities of most Tennesseans.
Tennessee Citizen Action members are also voicing concern. Mary Mancini tells News 2 they feel like repealing this law is a waste of time when Congress could be discussing other issues like unemployment and credit card debt.
Now is not the time to be focused on a repeal of that bill. We really should, our elected officials in both the U.S. Congress and on a state level should really be focusing on the things that are most important to Tennesseans.
The health care reform legislation expands coverage to 32 million Americans who are uninsured, and starting in 2014, insurance companies would no longer be able to deny people like Cochran with pre-existing conditions.
I work hard and have worked hard my whole life, and I just need some help, and this bill represented that for me, and this repeal represents taking that help away.
The repeal is expected to pass the Republican-led House, but not the Democratic-controlled Senate or a presidential veto. Roxana Haynes, Nashville's News 2.
Tennessee Citizen Action will be leading a news conference tomorrow morning at 10:30 at the Legislative Plaza. Republicans are concerned about the cost of health care reform, $940 billion over the next 10 years. Republicans acknowledge it is unlikely an outright appeal will happen, but the GOP hopes to take out portions and eliminate specific provisions. Talk show host Steve Gill tells Nashville's News 2 it would be best to start the health care reform debate over.
This plan actually includes 1099 requirements for small businesses that are going to be hurtful. It requires a lot of other federal regulations that are going to be very cost intrusive on business. Let's start all over. Let's do it the right way the second time.
The health care repeal vote had initially been scheduled for last week but was postponed due to the Arizona shootings. Again, it is scheduled for Wednesday in the U.S. House.